looking at ones. I just want the ones that count. I don't want all of your love. I only want some. I only want some. Only want some. Only want some of your love.
Well, hi, I'm Ann Flanagan, Vice President of Public Relations with WSECU, and I'm really thrilled once again to be here representing the credit union, talking about how we are a supporter, a friend, a fan, and a champion of SPSCC. Now, if you looked around our building right now, you would see it's emptier, it's quieter. Cubicles are not filled with our normal fabulous staff. They're at home, serving members, doing great things for each individual and our community. And I think that's what's happening at SPSCC too. You walk around that campus, looks a little quieter, something's missing, right? Those students, but they're not, because they're at home getting great education, like they always have. And the incredible faculty and staff are supporting them too. So even though that experience is different than the normal experience we're used to, Some really great things are happening at the college, and in fact, need is probably greater than ever to support these students during a really challenging time. So on behalf of the credit union, we invite you to give generously tonight and enjoy this very different experience for a great South Sound institution.
Welcome to the 2020 virtual experience benefiting South Puget Sound Community College. My name is Nelson Jay, and I'm so pleased to be your host and fundraising ambassador tonight as you experience the experience from your home, perhaps your office, a boat on Puget Sound, or the deck in your backyard. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm excited to share this incredible program we have ahead. So come on inside, follow me, and let's see what's in store. Thank you for joining us tonight. As you may know, the South Puget Sound Community College Foundation awards grants to students in need and helps promote student success. In 2019 alone, the foundation gifted more than 360 scholarships and 519 grants. It's such important work that tonight, with your help, we are going to replenish that foundation treasure chest. And we're so excited to share that while COVID has been impacting everyone on every level, including students right here at South Puget Sound Community College, we have some bright stories to tell, and we're looking forward to sharing those with you tonight. So come on into the theater. Here are some of the minds and talents behind tonight's virtual program. We've got Lou on the mixer, Nate, Tristan, and Brandon on the cameras. We've got Chris as our lighting tech, and our intrepid stage manager is Valerie. And we hope you'll enjoy the smooth sounds of the South Puget Sound Community College Jazz Band under the direction of band director James Schneider. And that is the South Puget Sound Community College Alumni Jazz Band. And that band is comprised of Danielle Westbrook, James Schneider, Theo Reagan, Nick Rawson, Betsy Perkins, and Maria Joyner-Wolf. Thank you so much for supporting SPSCC Community College, and here's this terrific alumni jazz band.
When marimba rhythms start to play, dance with me, make me sway, like the lazy ocean hugs the shore. Hold me close, sway me more, like a flower bending in the breeze. Bend with me, sway with ease. When we dance, you have a way with me. Stay with me, sway with me. Other dancers may be on the floor, dear, but my eyes will see only you. Only you have that magic technique. When we sway, I grow weak. I can hear the sound of violins long before it begins. Make me thrill as only you know how.
Officially, welcome to the experience. Fantastic sounds from the talented SPSCC Alumni Jazz Band, sponsored tonight by Sunset Air. Tonight, we are making waves for student success, and we've got a great program showcasing South Puget Sound Community College students, faculty, staff, and programs. Every year, the foundation awards more than $500,000 in direct financial aid to support students. And tonight, thanks to generous sponsors and supporters like you, we are going to raise funds for precisely that. You can see on your screen the ways to donate. This is your time to log in or pick up the phone and make that donation. Your giving is going to help change students' lives, all right here in the next 30 minutes. And speaking of givers and go-getters, here are two foundation board members and the experienced co-chairs, Lynette McCarty and Carrie Whistler.
We are standing outside the beautiful Center for Student Success.
If you have attended the experience in the past, typically tonight you would be welcomed to the plaza by students, possibly greeted by mermaids and mermen, be sipping chilled champagne poured from the ceiling, maybe be electrified by vegan violinists, or be busting a move on the dance floor to the Mr. Pink Band.
But we all know things are a bit different right now. But we are still celebrating the experience virtually. The event environment may have changed, but the purpose has not. In fact, our students need your help more than ever. Tonight, we need you to join us in making waves for student success.
So, sit back, settle in, and enjoy tonight's program.
So from us on the plaza on the Olympia campus to each of you wherever in the universe you are viewing from,
Cheers! Enjoy the show and make waves for student success.
Hello and welcome to The Experience from the Dr. Angela Bowen Center for Health Education. With the incredible generosity of the Bowen Estate, this is the new home of the foundation, and soon will be 3 floors dedicated to health education, doubling our ability to train nurses in our region. We so wish we were with you clinking glasses in person, and we know we will be soon. In times like these, we are especially grateful to be part of a community that supports each other. At the foundation, our mission is to engage community and build resources to support success for all students. We do this by throwing an amazing fundraising party each October. But the work really happens year-round by providing scholarships, emergency grants, support for college programs, exceptional faculty grants, food pantry support, and much more. As all of you know, this year has been particularly difficult. SPSCC has over 6,000 students who are the engines of our local economy. They are the restaurant workers, artists, automotive technicians, and future business owners. COVID-19 has affected how they learn, study, and pay for college. Now, more than ever, students need your help. They need scholarships to cover tuition. They need emergency grants to ensure that they have the support they need, like childcare, access to technology, books, and more to be able to stay in school. In the last few months, our student emergency grants have increased exponentially. On top of that, our community, like the entire nation, is still reckoning with the violence and injustices that our Black communities are still experiencing each and every day. Black lives matter. Black minds matter. Each and every day on our campuses, we witness the power of higher education to be a transformative force in our society to achieve the ideals of diversity, equity, and inclusion. I am inspired to see firsthand the resilience of our students as they continue to not only persist, but succeed during these difficult times. In fact, when the stay-at-home order was first announced, SPSCC students stepped up big to meet the challenge.
When COVID hit, members of Student Life allowed or made it possible for us to allocate $100,000 to the foundation so that we could find another way to help out students at SPSCC as well as our community. I think that was the fastest decision we came to as a student senate. Allocating $100,000 to the students, which $50,000 has already been used, seemed to be extremely effective, and one of the things I'm most proud of at my time at SPSCC. I would just like to say, when you give to students or when you give to your community, you always get it back, be it through a better mannered community or a better society, or just a better student, a more educated population.
Tonight, we are asking you to join our students and step up big by making a commitment to education. Education changes lives. We see it daily. Join us in making waves for student success.
That is a great example of how SPSCC students are involved and participating in the COVID-19 pandemic response. They are making a difference despite all the current challenges. And we have another challenge tonight, but it's a good one. Twin Star Credit Union has generously come up with a match. It's a challenge match. We need 25 donors to give $1,000 each. And if we do that, Twin Star will match that $25,000. That'll be $50,000 right there. And so, this is how you can make a difference. The ways to donate is listed on your screen. Pick up the phone or log in online. And donations are already starting to come in. We have our first $1,000 match. Thank you, Brian and Valerie Flitch. And here's another. Thank you, Ben and Bernie Shaw, for your $5,000 gift. And thank you, Marcus Glasper, for that $2,500 donation. What a way to start the evening. Keep those donations coming in. There are also fabulous online auction items for you to bid on. We've got a terrific getaway to the Coeur d'Alene Resort, 2 nights for 2 people. We also have the best experience donated by our friends at Lucky Eagle Casino. And we have a unique happy hour experience with our very own SPSCC President, Dr. Tim Stokes. Tonight, you have the opportunity to impact the community. SPSCC is an economic engine in the local economy, and the college's impact is profound indeed. Students receive degrees in culinary arts, automotive technology, advanced manufacturing, and nursing, just to name a few. SPSCC students positively impact this community right here in Thurston County. Listen as Juan P. Murillo, an SPSCC soccer coach, introduces you to one such student studying automotive technology.
Mission is the pathway towards success. I'm head men's soccer coach Juan Murillo, and I'm here in SPSCC's brand new Health and Wellness Center. It's spaces like this that reflect the professionalism, commitment, and ambition of Clipper Athletics for our students. This evening, it's my privilege and honor to introduce you to just one of our incredible student athletes, Dominic Subik.
My name is Dominic, and I play soccer for SPSCC. I came here to United States in 2014. When I left Burma, I was 12 years old. We went to Malaysia, and we were in Malaysia in a refugee immigrant camp. I have 6 brothers and sisters, plus my parent and me. We are 9. When my first time got here and I see the soccer field, and I'm like, whoa, this is professional soccer field. Because we didn't have any good field back in my home country. In my family, there's nobody that have been graduate high school or getting degree, so I will be the first one to get college degree. So it will make me very happy and proud of myself. Especially my parents will be really proud of me.
1, 2, 3, Clippers!
Every student is important at SPSCC, just as every financial gift of every dollar amount is important. Thank you, Dawn Rhodes and Nancy Beveride, for your $15,000 donation. Others coming in. Thanks to Cindy Huff, she's just given at the $5,000 level. And Tanya Moat just gave $1,000, and we have 10 donors at the $1,000 match level. Just need another 15 more. Lenore and Jay Fuller just donated $2,500. Thank you to the Fullers. And I would also like to extend a big thank you to tonight's sponsors. Please patronize these fabulous local business folks as they support this incredible college. Remember, online auction items are available for bid. Check out the Lakedale Resort on San Juan Island, or food pantry boxes that you can purchase to assist students with groceries. Buy as many food pantry boxes as you'd like, and then buy just one more. Now, those boxes will have a direct impact on our students' well-being. And another direct impact is the $10,000 donation President Dr. Tim Stokes committed to the mission of this evening. And Tim was kind enough to loan me one of his fabulous handmade feather bow ties, which I'm wearing right now. Earlier, Tim and I had an opportunity to sit down and talk about what this moment has meant to South Puget Sound Community College's students, faculty, and staff. Here is what he had to say. Tim, tell me about the role of the foundation and other special funds in terms of how they've helped students stay on track during the pandemic.
Well, the foundation funds have just been essential in helping students get the technology they need, internet service. We had a drive-through computer distribution center set up in a matter of a few days, and the foundation was able to award every student $400 to buy a new PC if they needed one. We were able to buy hotspots for those folks out in rural Thurston County that didn't have internet access. And even just as important, we were able to provide child care funds, rental assistance, because a lot of our students found themselves out of work in a matter of a few days because they do work in the service industry. They are your waiters, waitresses, your baristas, and it was devastating to them. They were going to school and working part-time, and all of a sudden both of those things were disrupted enormously. And I would also say that the foundation team was able to provide some just emotional support for folks. They were able to say, you know, here's where you can get some help. Here are some people you can talk to help you navigate this. But most importantly, they were able to roll out cash money to those students in a matter of 24 hours. And that's pretty incredible.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Well, let's hear it for the foundation.
Yay for the foundation.
Yes, yes, yes.
Let's make the sound.
That's right. I have a green jacket tonight, and I thought I had the ties covered. I was going to go with a black tie, but only for tonight. I might, if it works, we'd have to see. I might consider borrowing that, with your permission, Tim.
They're for wearing.
Okay, they are for wearing. That's exciting. Yeah, that would be fun. We'll see if it works. I have a sort of a green brocade jacket, and that might be a fun tie to wear with that, so we'll see. Give now, make waves for student success. The foundation supports college programs to help close equity gaps and make college accessible and attainable for all. Again, every donation amount is appreciated, whether it's $100, $250, or $250,000, or one of those $1,000 needed for that matching gift. Each donor can make an impact on a student's success. Imagine what could happen if we all give. The ways to donate is listed on your screen. Thank you, Tom Henderson, for your $5,000 gift. Denny and Paula Hecht have just given at the $10,000 level. Lynette McCarty, thank you for your $1,000 donation, and that will be matched thanks to our friends at Twin Star. 2 more $1,000 gifts have just been given anonymously, so thank you to our anonymous donors. Evan Skite and Irene Estrada donating $250. Thank you. Linda Villegas Bremer, thank you for the $1,000 donation. We're getting closer to our match, and we are hustling to meet our goal of $400,000 for this event. And I'd like to highlight 2 more of our online auction offerings in case you haven't yet taken a peek. And hey, this one goes with our Make Waves theme. It is a happy hour pontoon cruise for 10 people. Or you can get creative and innovative and be the highest bidder in our Extreme Garden Makeover item. Speaking of innovation and investment, SPSCC's Craft Brewing and Distilling program is just that. Here is Frank Adeo, the Director of Craft Brewing and Distilling.
Good evening from the Craft Brewing and Distilling Center, an incredible and new space focused on student learning, collaboration, and environmental stewardship and sustainability. I'm Frank Adeo, Director of SPSCC's Craft Brewing and Distilling program. Our innovative program serves a huge need for education in craft beverage making and draws students from all over the country who want to be a part of the grain to glass movement. All the way from his farm in Kentucky, meet distiller Luke Jean.
I got the passion to distill just from being a Kentucky boy, growing up around bourbon. When I left the military, I was looking for that next thing and had a mentor say, well, you can do anything you want. So I sought out distilling. So I have a new baby at home. She's a month old, and my wife, we live on a small farm with horses and cow and chickens and ducks, and we kind of are trying to grow our own food and live as much as possible on stuff that we make and that we raise. I love Wendell Berry and kind of his philosophies on living an agrarian life and enjoying that kind of aspect. I try to bring that as much as I can to the distilling side, and I think it would be really cool in the future if I were to be able to grow a crop that I could eventually ferment and distill from beginning to end.
There are 2 silent auction items donated tonight by the Craft Brewing and Distilling program. One is the Craft Beverage Sensory Evaluation Workshop and Guided Tasting for 6. And the second is Grain to Glass Experience. Both are for the devoted craft beer enthusiast. Both experiences will be among the very first tasting events aligned with SPSCC's commercial launch of Percival Creek Brewing in 2021, and that is exciting stuff. The online auction will be open until Sunday evening at 9 p.m. Keep the bidding going, as these great and fantastic items help contribute to student success and scholarships right here at SPSCC. Ways to donate is on your screen, so pick up the phone or log on to make your donation. Well, thank you to Judy Hartman and Mike Roberts for your $20,000 donation. What an incredible gift and support of this terrific college. There are many SPSCC alumni, in fact, over 60,000 of them. Many of these alumni continue to live, work, and raise families right here in the local area. In total, SPSCC alumni are estimated to sustain over 5,300 jobs. They contribute $340 million in labor income and nearly $800 million in production of goods and services right here in the Thurston County area. Therefore, your donation is a sound investment. $1 given to the SPSCC Foundation will support students, and it will go a long way. And there's a ripple effect to making waves for student success. And now, Jolene Stiles, nursing program professor, introduces us to SPSCC student Madison.
Nurses, midwives, medical assistants, and countless other healthcare workers who put others before themselves are the reason why I do this important work. I'm Jolene Stiles, a professor of nursing at SPSCC. Thanks to our community and supporters like you, we're able to keep moving our healthcare programs forward with new, innovative technology and spaces. Like me, you believe in the future of our students. Tonight, it is my pleasure to give you a glimpse of the impact that our students are making in local clinics and hospitals with this story from scholarship recipient Madison Murray.
Hey, so my name's Madison Murray, and I am in the nursing program here at South Puget Sound, and I received the Hartman and Roberts Nursing Scholarship for $1,000. And I just wanted to say that I'm super blessed and super thankful for receiving the scholarship because it makes days like today that more important. I work as a transporter at Providence St. Peter Hospital, and I just got off of yet another shift of having to transport COVID patients around the hospital and various other patients, and it truly means a lot to me to receive this scholarship, just because it makes my day that much more important to know that I am continuing my education to ensure that I will be able to be on the front lines for not only COVID, but anything. So really just like being able to be up there, be with my patients, and continue my education without having to worry about working or anything like that. So I just really want to take the time to say thank you to all of our scholarship providers and all of that. So thank you so much and have a great day.
We are coming to the end of our virtual experience. Wow, what impressive and busy entities both the foundation and the college are. It has been my absolute honor serving as your MC and fundraising ambassador tonight. As donations are still rolling in, the foundation will announce the total dollars raised in support of student success after the online auction closes, and that's tomorrow night, 9 p.m., Sunday, October 4th. Remember, ways to donate is listed on your screen. We want to meet the Twin Star Credit Union Challenge. We need just 3 more $1,000 gifts to do that. But any gift of any amount is appreciated as we strive to reach our $400,000 goal. Please share with your friends and your colleagues how they may too help us achieve student success and impact the lives of SPSCC community. Remember, the online auction is open until Sunday evening, 9 o'clock. That's tomorrow night, October 4th, 2020. So get bidding. So this is Nelson J. signing off. A special thanks to my new best friend, Dr. Tim Stokes. Thanks for the loan of the wonderful bow tie, Tim. And thank you to each and every one of you for participating tonight. And now we have some heartfelt thanks to both our sponsors and to the incredible supporters that were part of this event tonight. Here they are, and good night.
What would you say to the donors of the foundation?
Thank you. Thank you so much.
If it weren't for you, my education wouldn't be possible. So thank you, and please stay safe.
I am beyond grateful for all of your kindness, and I just wanted to give a big shout out. Thank you.
Even in the midst of COVID-19, my tuition and childcare fees are secured. Again, thank you.
Thank you so much for your unwavering support. We couldn't do it without you.
It was a dream that I've wanted for so long. And then when I applied for scholarships, I realized that dreams really can come true. So I want to thank you all for helping make this world a better place.
And I just really want to thank you for giving us this opportunity with your scholarships.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. In the midst of all of these uncertain times and unpredictable times, it is because of you guys that we are able to continue on the path of our education. So thank you.
So on behalf of the trustees, faculty, and staff of South Puget Sound Community College, and especially on behalf of our students, I want to thank you for everything you do for the college and for our community. Appreciate you.
Hi everyone, thank you so much for your commitment and donations to South Puget Sound Community College. It means so much.
From the bottom of our hearts, thank you donors for making this event possible.
Thank you, thank you!
Thank you for supporting students.
Thank you for being part of the SPSCC community.
From all of us at the foundation, our dedicated board and staff, and our amazing event committee, thank you for believing that everyone deserves a chance and for investing in student success.
Clipper Nation Rising.